Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Mike Brenner coming to you with the Brenner Blast and the Brenner Breakdown Saturday, November 10th. This is going to be a hoops basketball video. NBA, college basketball. All right. Hopefully, you've already checked out the college football video. It was uploaded last night. Grab a hold of those free picks and let's keep some momentum going because, by God, last night we got some taken away from us from the bookie. But guess what? Bouncing back today, resiliency means everything in this business. Let's talk about some NBA. New York Knicks, a terrible New York Knicks. They're 4-8 on the season at Toronto, who is 11-1. All right. Kawhi Leonard said he likes playing there. This team's really starting to learn each other. They're 6-4 ATS. A big favorite at home. Toronto minus 13.5. That total is sitting at 219. Then you got Milwaukee going to take on the Clippers. Milwaukee coming off of that big win against Golden State. A lot of people are saying, well, Golden State didn't have Draymond Green. Steph Curry got hurt early. Well, bottom line, you went in there and you got that win. That goes a long way. The Greek Freak should be wide open at a Clippers team who's playing disciplined ball. They're really learning each other. And Gallinaro, whatever, he's really become the leader of the Clippers. 6-5 Clippers are at home, but they're a dog. Milwaukee favored on the road, minus 3.5 at total, sitting at 232.5. Then you got OKC going to take on Dallas. OKC, no Westbrook, but you got Steven Adams and Paul George, and they're both playing good basketball right now. They believe in each other, and I think that team's starting to really get coached defensively from Billy Donovan the way that it was intended early on. Dallas now dealing with some injuries. You know, that Donzik, this new kid, his kid's 19-year-old, he's amazing. He's questionable. Wesley Matthews is questionable, of course, no Dirk Nowitzki. Right now, OKC is favored, minus 1.5 at total, sitting at 216. Phoenix Suns took the Celtics all the way to overtime. Actually, they had like a 19 or a 24-point lead. Let Boston creep back into it and then lost in overtime. So that was a heartbreaker. How did they respond going to play at New Orleans after that? New Orleans, all right, Anthony Davis, full strength. He said he's ready to go, ready to get this team fired up. They're underachieving at 5-6. New Orleans favor minus 9.5. That total sitting at 227.5. Then you got the 76ers finally got that road win, but they're 1-5 ATS this year, guys. They're playing at Memphis. Memphis is 4-0 at home straight up. All right, 6-4 on the year thus far, and they're favored. Memphis favored minus 2. The total sitting at 210. Can the Sixers string together 2 back-to-back road wins? We will see. Then you got Brooklyn to go into play at Golden State. Again, Golden State decimated with injuries right now. Livingston's out, Green's out, and Steph Curry's out. So be careful there. Brooklyn, 6-4 ATS. This team just grinds it out. They really do. And they feel like they're in every game. Right now, Golden State favored minus 7. That totals at 205.5. Last NBA game to talk about, Houston. By God, the Houston Rockets at the Spurs. Spurs are 6-4. All right, they're dealing with some health issues as well. But I can tell you right now, you got DeRozan fitting over there. Just fantastic. Him and Popovich, that chemistry is natural. Houston, on the other hand, is this the best record in the NBA hangover? Or could it be the Melo curse? All right, Carmelo Anthony goes back to OKC to show him. He shoots 1 for 11 from the field, and that guy, everywhere he goes, the teams take away from defense. They lose. Houston 4-6. Going to be a rough year for these Rockets. Between Melo and Harden, they don't know how to spell defense, and that's a true story. Harden don't play no defense, so we'll see what happens. Chris Paul, he's got to stay healthy, and the chances of that are not good. But tonight, the bookies like them. They're favored. Houston minus 2.5 on the road. The total sitting at 210.5. Let's talk about a couple college basketball games. We're real close to the slate really getting thick, getting good, and getting competitive. Right now, just a few games here and there, so we're just going to talk about it. Evansville at Xavier. Xavier off last year. This team I don't know. They're off to a 1-0 start, but they're young. This is young talent trying to come together. They depend on the deep ball. Evansville off to an 0-1 start, but they're always competitive. Xavier, not ranked, but favored, minus 20.5. That total at 149. Then you got Morehead State, who just lost to Kentucky last time out. They're 1-1 on the year. Going to play at Syracuse, number 14 Syracuse in the Dome. Syracuse got a stout D, but that offense looked sloppy in their first win of the season. Right now, Syracuse favored minus 23. That total at 134.5. Then you got number 8 Villanova staying at home. This is a really new look team. All right, they're going to be hosting Quinnipiac. Quinnipiac's 0-0, but 2 of their top scorers scorers are back, and they can be lethal. But Nova, number 8 in the country, still a big favorite, minus 23. That totals at 150. Last game to talk about, Ball State, 1-0, picked to finish second in that Mid-American. They're playing at Purdue's, off to a 1-0 start. They look pretty sharp, though, Purdue, and they pounded Fairfield in their opener 90-57. Right now, Purdue, ranked 22nd in the country, favored minus 13.5. That total, 145.5. All right, guys, I got a free pick for the basketball video. I like it. We're going to bounce it back from last night's results in basketball, and we're going to do it in style. I think these guys know how to win without Westbrook. I'm telling you right now, pull that trigger. Oklahoma City Thunder on the road on the full game, minus 1.5. Steven Adams, Paul George. That's the two reasons I like this team. That's right, guys. OKC Thunder on the full game, minus 1.5. That's the free pick for the basketball video today. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have our regular basketball video tomorrow, and also I'm going to be doing the NFL one later on, so don't miss that. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy your college football, guys. Make sure you bet responsible, you beat your bookie, and you build that bank with Brenner. And don't forget, family is first on this team. Make some time this weekend. Have a barbecue, have a cookout. Weather's cold all over the place right now, so enjoy that, family, and don't get locked up into your account. Let's do it, guys. Let's have a great day, and do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget that Brenner Blast and that Brenner Breakdown is coming to you, baby. Oklahoma City Thunder on the full game, minus 1.5.